dark side of the Force. Yeah, like the Force users who use dark side and a bit of the normal Force. Yep, that'd be cool. Um, okay, which to make the most scene? Okay, how they put it? Shit from Rebels in Rogue One. I know they did, JR. It's weird. Oh man, that fleet battle and just when freaking Darth Vader's ship pops in. Oh man, that was so badass. Um, and I truly believe Rey is old Ben's daughter. You know, you could bring up a good point, because the Jedi are gone and Obi-Wan is living in exile. So, you never know. Big question, who is Rey's father? And you know what's funny too? I remember before Episode 7 came out, when it just showed the main, one of the main characters who's a stormtrooper, everyone was thinking that he was going to be the Jedi. There's going to be like because of the screenshots in the trailer that we saw him holding the lightsaber, and people were making theories that that stormtrooper is a descendant of Mace Windu somehow, which was pretty funny to think about, because he was just like some random stormtrooper who just couldn't take it and decided to be a traitor to the Empire by joining the rebellion. But me and Luke, Obi-Wan is dead. Oh right. Oh right. Fuck. See, I think old Ben. No, isn't old Ben Luke? No, Luke isn't old Ben. Old Ben is Obi-Wan, isn't he? This is his name when he's on Tatooine. If I'm not mistaken. And then Luke is like, okay. Fair enough. I think she is Paladin's granddaughter. Fair enough. Who's Paladin? Okay, we've already been here. I think there's a lot to the series that I really hope that the new Star Wars episodes bring. And we landed perfectly, clearly. Apparently we landed in some rubble, but Palpatine? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you know what? I know she's not canon anymore, but it would be really cool if she was Mara Jade, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you guys know that character from the Legends, but apparently she was like one of Luke's pupils, and then Palpatine corrupted her, turned her to the dark side, and then she went back to the light side, and she married Luke and stuff like that. I think that's Laura Mara Jade, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any life on this planet? No. Well, that's kind of shitty. Well, while we're here, we might as well stock up on... It's alright, Steve, no worries. It's not even you sometimes, like, it's not even you guys sometimes that make me have trouble with reading. Sometimes it's just the way, because you see how the chat's on the side, sometimes it like cuts words in half and it just makes them sound weird, so it's like, It's annoying because that way I can just play and just like talk to you guys at the same time. That's why I like playing No Man's Sky too, because No Man's Sky is one of those few games where I can really just play on the side and talk with you guys, just have a chill stream, and yeah. And because other games, like, I have to worry about not dying, and like I still talk to you guys when I'm worrying about it, but like at the same time it's like more relaxed. But yeah, I agree with you, JR. I guess we'll see, because in episode 7 too, she has like a rebel. She was holding a rebel pilot helmet with the markings of the rebel alliance on it. So it makes you wonder what significance that means. Like when she was still on Jakku, I think it was, by the AT-AT in the desert. You ever... I just noticed how much of a nerd I am. Oh, that was from a crash ship, man. Oh. Well, fair enough. It's also been a while since I've watched episode 7 too, so fair enough. The way Reyes used the Force kind of makes no sense in the movie, though. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, Luke had to train himself to use the Force with Yoda. Like, he knew he was a Jedi because Obi-Wan told him that his father was a Jedi Master, or Jedi... Was he Jedi Master? Anyway, like, Obi-Wan was like, your father was a Jedi, so you must train to be a Jedi. And Luke went into, not exile, but he went to go train with Master Yoda and gained his powers through that way. But it's kind of weird how Rey just has to, like, repeat a phrase and just can start using the Force without really thinking and having no mentor or training. But I suppose that's why she went to Luke too, so... Mara Jane's brother can move planets. Not remember his name. Oh, I know who you're talking about too, Steve. Nah, it makes perfect sense. If she has old Ben's blood, very easy. He was powerful. Jedi set up to train ages, and she couldn't use the Force just cause. Old Ben was one of the strongest. And she beat Kylo even though he had at least some years of training before killing all other students in Luke. This is true. This is very true. Bring up a good point. Well, she definitely has like some... She definitely has some strong Force genes in her, for sure. Could it be possible that maybe... I want to say like it's a Skywalker gene. Maybe... I don't want to say it's Luke's kid, because he would have said something at the end of the movie, but... I don't know. It's... I don't know. It should be Kylo, even though Kylo Ren is a weak man. He is fighting between light and dark, but Ben had never had kids, and since she is much younger than Luke, she had to have been at least a grand to him, but still. He had a daughter that was leaked kinda in the other cartoon. The way she suddenly can use the mind trick on this story. Get a long-standing relationship between. Oh, fair enough. Well, that could make sense too, JR, because that would also explain why the Queen would get rid of... Well, I suppose the Queen would normally take care of a kid, but maybe because Obi-Wan is in exile, basically means that... And maybe, too, maybe there was a king. I don't know, I'm just going under assumptions. Maybe because it was a bastard child, they abandoned it, in a way. She said she did. Shit, okay. What was he? Who? Obi-Wan? He broke all rules? Well, yeah. No Jedi is supposed to fall in love, yeah. They're supposed to, they're basically like interstellar priests with the way of the Force. It's like basically, they're badass priests with laser swords, basically.
Extreme toxicity detected.
And the Force. Huh. I just wanted to scan some rocks and stuff here and there, but there's really nothing of use here. There's Ruidium, though, that I could mine. Could sell it for a bit. Nothing wrong with that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Ruidium is underground, if I do believe. It is not a trait that's passed on. That's true too. I guess we'll have to see. I guess we'll have to see. Because the Force is strong with Rey, but we have to see why. Maybe it could be a possibility that maybe Rey has not amnesia, but maybe she was one of Luke's trainees and she forgot about the past, and for safe hiding, Luke dropped her off at Jakku or something. I don't know. Undergo training. So let's see when Han Solo died. Because, like, if she went training before when she was a child and she forgot about it and she just lived on Jakku, that means that she was trained with the Force, but she just doesn't remember her memory about it. That would make sense, but that's true too, JR. There is lots of strong. She was a rebel. I asked a question about Star Wars in the No Man's Sky stream. Turned into a Star Wars forum. Yeah, this is your doing, Steve. It's all you. No worries, though. Star Wars is a great topic to talk about. She just had sense for it, but no real powers to use it. Well, I mean, that's why she's going to Luke too, right? She can use the Force, like now, but she's going to Luke to gain more training to become officially like a Jedi. So there's that too, and to be fair as well, Luke could use the Force. I think Luke went to Master Yoda. Did he go after the Battle of Hoth? Or did he go in Episode 4? I forget. Because if he went to Master Yoda after the Battle of Hoth, then I could bring up the point that Luke wasn't really trained in the ways of the Force, except by Obi-Wan just for like a bit.